my name. I grew up in Jamaica, became a medical doctor there, and soon after that became a distributor of automobiles. My wife and I did really well in the space. We moved on from that space into, we got into the space of automobiles, from medicine into automobiles, and then from automobiles into network marketing. And now from network marketing, we have been able to get into the trading space, trading the financial markets, right? So I'm so grateful for what we're going to share with you. And welcome, great Ono Iwu. Ono Iwu, I think I got it right. Ono Iwu, right? Great. Welcome, great. I'll leave it as great. And don't mess up your last.
Yeah, Ono Iwu.
Okay, all right. So I kind of got it right.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, where in Nigeria are you from? Or where are you based currently or living currently?
Lagos.
Lagos. Oh, nice. Where in Lagos are you?
Festac.
Oh, cool. I know Festac, Satellite Town, Boundary, Alakija.
Yeah,
Kiri.
around the yeah.
All right, nice. I've been over there. I've been over to that area. Alakija, Satellite Town, and Festac. Festac is nice, man. So
yeah, Festac is nice.
Yeah. So have you ever traded before, Grit?
Yeah, I've traded for quite a while.
Oh, wonderful. And how is it going for you?
I'm fine. I learned from the prior basics, so I've traded for quite a while.
Oh, great. Are you consistently profitable yet, or does it still go up and down sometimes?
Consistently profitable, I can say. Consistently profitable. So next
Congratulations. And which particular asset do you trade, or assets?
Mostly the major pairs, especially the gold USD pair.
Okay, wonderful. So we're going to take a look at gold, and maybe we could look at, do you trouble US30?
No, I don't travel with US30 most of the time, but just mostly gold and the major pairs, basically.
Okay, so GBP, USD, AUD, USD and stuff like that, right?
USD card and all that.
USD card, USD JPY. I got it. Any particular reason?
Well, I think my trading psychology is to look for my A+ setups and try to stick with them, at least follow through consistently. I think it's better to stay profitable than to try chances that you're not familiar with, especially trends you're not familiar with. So that's why I stick to those major pairs.
I understand you quite well. And how long have you been trading?
3 years.
3 years. Very nice. Congrats. Do you use this website in your trading?
My auntie just introduced me to this
platform.
So she said it's very nice here and I should check it out. And I said, okay, I'm going to jump in on this meeting and join in.
Wonderful. I'm asking if you use TradingView in your current analysis of.
Yes, I do. TradingView, yeah, sure.
All right, so that's on the charts. Now, do you mind being my co-pilot during this discussion, seeing that you have done some trading before? And
sure.
And all right, great. And Sammy, if you could put in the chat if you have ever traded before, Sammy, could you type it in the chat if you have ever traded before? I want to have an idea of how to frame our conversation. All right, so I'm looking in the chat. All right, so let me start off with your share. No, okay, so Sammy's new to trading. All right, Sammy, I got you. We got you, all right? So Xtreamfx Global Academy is our community. I'm one of the affiliates here, and I'm very grateful that I had the privilege of becoming an affiliate first, because it allowed me to market Xtream to people and earn commissions. I started off earning $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 in a month, and it's gone very well. I joined the company with a little over $100 in 2020, and it's paid quite a few thousand. I've earned over $100,000 in commissions since I've been in the community. So it's a really great compensation strategy if you choose to market. All right, that's how I started off. I did not start off as a student trading. I started off marketing the company, and then later on I learned how to trade. So the compensation plan pays $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, depending on how many students you get involved. Now our main product is education. So we are an academy first, and we offer a first-class education in trading the financial markets, and very, very powerful education. We produced two students that have already earned over $1 million in their trading income. That's many others have earned hundreds of thousands of dollars, and right now we're set to produce a lot of millionaires because we have added something really exciting to our educational platform. We also offer health and wellness products. We have a wonderful suite of health and wellness products. We are a very rounded company. So we have a health and wellness product line that you could purchase through our website. And we are going to be adding to this our travel page, where we now have a wholesale travel booking engine. In fact, we have a very great special going on with that right now. And you could get some huge discounts until Sunday on our wholesale travel booking platform, where you could go online, book a hotel, get up to 80% discount on hotels. You can get up to 50% discount on business class flights. You can get up to 80% discount on cruises and discounts on rental cars as well. And you could also build a community of people and customers using the website and make commissions. So we're very, very rounded organization that helps you to earn money multiple ways. So today, this presentation that we do Monday to Thursday at this time, and Saturday as well, and also Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Nigeria, 10 p.m. UK, is dedicated to highlighting the education. Okay, 89 a month, 99 a month, or 159 a month is our basic educational packages. And then we have the powerful tool that is a big rave. It's called a safety trade system. It's very cheap. It's $599 for a 1-year license to have it for 1 full year. And then you could pay $75 a month for what are called signals that the system generates and sends to us. So we're going to dive into the technology. When Great was on, he mentioned that he uses TradingView. And Great, this technology was developed by a gentleman. He developed it for his sister who suffers from epilepsy. Mr. Gregor is his name. And he did it really because his sister was struggling to keep on a job. So he developed this so that she could have a safe way to trade. And man, has it gone well? Has it gone well? The people who have been buying the system, there's one gentleman who has already earned over 1.4 million. There are two that have earned over $500,000. And this system is only a year since it's been out in the marketplace. And many people have earned tens of thousands of dollars. And several people have gotten to the point where they feel very confident that they do not need to work traditional jobs anymore because of the results they're achieving using the safety trade system. So Great, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in transit, so I try to mute my mic sometimes so I don't create some kind of nuisance because of the noise.
All right, thank you for doing that. All right, so question for you, right? What are you when you do your analysis? You say your A. I think you use the letter A. Was it A strategy or A plan or A setup?
A plus setups.
A plus setup.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you trying to figure out when you go through your analysis and you do your marking up of the charts? What are you trying to figure out?
Thank you very much. First off, I try to look for the trend. What trend is the market following? Is it an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? I try to use simple strategies to look for indicators in the market, especially price action. What is the price doing at that point in time? How is it affecting both the support and resistance zones? Like what is happening? So when I try to first of all check it via the trend, look for the use other help from indicators like the moving point average to know the current market direction with the trend, and then I use the price action strategy and I try to look for points, especially beautiful entry points that do not have that gives me minimal drop downs, especially when I'm working with a very small or minimal account that's, let's say, below $100 or so.
All right, I got you loud and clear. So did you trade gold today or any did you trade today?
No, I couldn't trade today. I was busy with something at work, so I couldn't concentrate to trade.
All right, so let's go back. I'm going to slide back here a bit.
Yeah.
to the beginning of the day on gold, right? So
Yeah.
our system is very user friendly. We use a color coded system, and we eliminate the need for support resistance. We eliminate the need for trend lines. We eliminate the need for a lot of what we would normally have to do with volume, and a lot of what we would normally have to go through as traders have been eliminated, and it's condensed into some simple indicators, very simple four-step system that you could master. There are some advanced levels to it, intermediate and advanced levels to it, which I'll touch on one advanced thing, intermediate level advanced thing at the end.
Yeah.
But generally, for a beginner and even advanced level traders, they're getting excellent results. Some traders have been able to see, like Horatio Williams, he's online, and I'll ask him to testify here shortly. He's seen a significant increase. Yesterday, he had 100% wins on his trades, 100% in a day. And I've also had many days where I've won all the trades I've done. More than many. Let me rephrase that. I've had days when I've won every single trade I've done, and I'm pretty aggressive. Some days I'll take 25 trades, 20 trades. All right.
Yeah.
So here is the system. Okay, very simple. So on the right, what time frame do you trade mainly?
Um, well, this will come as funny. I do my analysis on a 4-hour time frame, and I take the trends in a 30 minutes time frame.
All right, so you do 4 hour and 30 minutes. All right, that's fine. All right, so just for simplicity, I'll go to the 4 hour during the course of our discussion. But on the screen, a beginner who's just coming in, Sammy, there in London, who
Yeah.
wants to understand how to do this. The asset here, right, for Sammy on the screen is called MetaTrader 4. It is an app free. You can download it. You don't have to pay any money for the app. But if you do not buy Safety Trade, your app is going to look like this. And you're going to have to learn how to put in these support resistance lines. And you're going to have to learn about trends and a lot of things that you're going to have to learn before you could make money trading. We have eliminated you having to do that. If you buy the Safety Trade system, your MetaTrader 4 will look like this, these colors on them. Okay, Sammy? And then on the left here, where these numbers and letters are, if you right click here, you see the word symbols, you click the word symbols. This box here gives us access to 7 trillion. Somebody type trillion with a T in the chat for me, please. All right, so Great says he trades the FX majors. So these are the FX majors, Australian US dollar, Euro US dollar, USD, JPY, etc. He also likes trading gold, all right, which is one of the indices here. I know it's on the metals, but I love trading NAS 100. I am starting to trade US 30 as well, and S&P 500. They're just great assets to trade, all right? And then energy, or like oil, is here as well. Metals. So gold is here, that Great and I are going to talk about here shortly. And then we also have cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, XRP, all of those, and stocks, Amazon, Facebook, Bank of America, Citibank, Google. You could trade all of those assets right through this little box. And it is very exciting to know that we can, on our laptop in this day and age, simply right click in this box, right click here, click the word trading, click new order, and you could put through an order on an asset and make money, right? Like many of us did today, right? Many of us put some dollar signs in the chat if you're already using the Safety Trade system and you made some money today, right? I'll put dollar signs in the chat because I made money yesterday, right? Let me go ahead and put some dollar signs, all right? Because I'm grateful for the system, all right? All right. So anybody else, please put your dollar signs in the chat if you made some money today using the system. So here's how it works. Great. On the right, I put gold up. And I went to the beginning of in the morning, right at the before the New York session. Of course, you'll probably start earlier in the London session because you're in Nigeria, so you have the opportunity to trade from 2 a.m. my time, which is I think 7 a.m. your time, right? So here's what's great. Are you there? Are you there with me? Great. What's great about this? Great. And everybody, Great is his name. Okay, his name is Great. All right. So great.
Yeah.
This green line running through the screen here, right? You know,
Yeah.
the moving average, right? I know you know that's a moving
Yeah.
average, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a unique safety trade system moving average that the developer created. So there are four
Yeah.
things you need to look for to identify a trade. So Sammy, any beginner listening, four simple things. One, the price or candles were below the green line, the moving average, right? So at this point where my cross here is, do you agree with me that the candles are below the green line?
Yeah, they are.
Great. Do you see this green arrow pointing upwards?
Yeah, I do.
All right, great. So when the screen was here, before it moved over a minute at a time, the screen will shift over 1 minute at a time, just like that. But when it's
Yeah.
here, there are 5 indicators to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Yeah.
So when the candles were below, you could see that the 5 indicators here are not the same color, right? Like
Yeah.
one at the bottom is two at the bottom is red, one at the bottom is green, two is red, one is green, one is green, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, when the green arrow came up on the screen, everything now is starting to turn green. Can you see
Yeah.
that all 5 are green?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so that's the third thing we look for. First, the price was below this moving average, the green wavy line. 2, the green up arrow popped on the screen, saying that there's a potential trade coming up. 3, everything here, these 5 indicators turn green. Then we need to wait for the fourth one to turn red. Can you see where the fourth one is red?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. When this happens for the first time, we put in what's called a buy stop. Now, a buy stop is a pending order. It's not an active trade unless the price of the asset goes to where we put our entry point. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So when the candles dip below here, we're going to put in a buy stop. I'm going to use a horizontal line just to place where my buy stop would be. But generally, we'll put it about a half an inch to a quarter inch above the moving average line, right? So this blue line represents my buy stop. So if the candles, when they came down, if they turn around and come back up, it will activate a trade. Beginners should go for 1 to 3 pips. Now, 1 to 3 pips can be this wide or even wider, depending on the time of the day and the asset you're trading. Right? If you're trading something like US 30, 1 to 3 pips is like this close, right? NAS about this wide, S&P about this, currency pairs maybe at this wide, right? But 1 to 3 pips, let's use here, for example, right? On SPX, right? And during market hours, very active market hours, right? So if the candles come back up and touch the bottom line and go to the top line, we would win the trade. Also, we're going to put our stop loss below here, below this reversal point. Wherever the market reverses, we're going to put our stop loss below here. All right. Okay, so just in case the trade doesn't continue up and it turns back, it hits our stop loss just below here. All right. What's a stop loss? A stop loss is the limit you'll place on how much money you could lose in a single trade. That's basically what a stop loss means. So if the trade is not going in your direction, you want to risk $10 or $5 or $50, you could risk how much you want to risk each trade by using something called a stop loss, right? I won't describe how you put that in today. But what happened after this green, 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 red, green pattern? Great. What took place here? There was that a winning trade. You're muted, great.
Hello? Please come again.
Yes, okay, so after the pattern, remember, after this pattern formed, right? Green, green, red, green. We put in a buy stop, right? And we put the top line as our TP, our take profit, 3 pips.
Yes.
What happened after this took place? Did we win that trade?
If the stop loss is under that and okay, yes, that line. Let me put the line for the stop loss, please.
Okay. So stop loss is down here.
Yeah. So what happened there was some kind of drawdown, and after that there was a turnover in the market and there was profit made.
So there's profit made on that trade. That's the bottom line. All right. Okay, great. So the market moved ahead. market moved ahead, see the candles going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Do you see the pattern form again? Do you see the pattern form again?
Yeah.
All right, so this time we're going to put our entry point up here, and then let's put our TP up here, right? 3 pips, let's say 3 pips there. And then wherever the reversal is, that's where our stop loss is going to end up below, right? Wherever the reversal is. We won't see the reversal fully until we go forward, but the reversal is like here. So our stop loss would most likely like just be a little bit, down below here, right? Once the reversal begins. Did we win that trade as well?
Yeah, that was a win too.
All right, great. So let's keep going ahead. That's 2 trades you have won using the safe trade system. So here the market went up aggressively. It went sideways, right? And then it started coming down. Now, when traders see this coming down this aggressively, what type of trade do traders tend to want to put in when they see this happening?
They want to put in a sell.
All right, put in a sell. All right, so if we put in a sell and it reverses on us, would we lose money?
Yes, we will.
All right, so the safety trade system is saying this is not time to sell, even though the candles are coming down this fast. Right here, you see where it shows green, 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 red, green?
Yeah.
That's a pattern for a buy stop, not a sell. So we would again put another line, all right? We'll go for another line just above here, right? And then we'll go for our profit there. And wherever the reversal is, that's where we're going to put our stop loss, right? Wherever the reversal is. So let's go forward and see what, because based on these candles, a lot of traders jumped in here trying to get a sell, right?
Yes.
But what did they get their head busted?
Yeah, they did.
Did the safety trade trader make money?
Yeah, he did. Massive.
Yes,
Massive.
Right? So, so this is the system. I just showed you 3 trades this morning on gold, right? That you trade. And this is starting off somewhere around your morning or 7 a.m. So here's another one. Right?
Yeah.
Here's another one. So your entry would have been up here, and your stop loss would have been a little bit below here, right? And it looks like the market came down, went up a bit, came down again, created this nice pattern for us. Did you win that trade?
Yeah, that's a win too.
That's a win too. That's how many now? How many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 wins.
4 wins. Okay, let's keep going. See, the market went up, started coming back down, We're waiting for the setup. See, we get our colors, right? Now, when the market is this choppy, right? That down, up, down, up, down, up. This is that difficult, right? That's a very difficult place to trade, right? That's usually maybe some news or something's going on or whatever. But anyway, let's keep moving, right? Let's keep moving. Right? Let's keep moving. This is guys, when you see the market going up and down like this, you have to be, it's not a good time for you to try to put a buy stop or sell stop. Okay, you have to be very good to do that, right? But it was still a win, right? Great. Because it's, right? But it was too choppy. I think it was too choppy, right? To trade it, right? But it was still a win nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this pattern. All right. So let's move ahead. Now look at this big drop. Right? That took place. This took place this morning when they did the news, right? At 8:30 a.m. Now,
I was aware of that.
You're aware of it. You're aware of it. No. All right. So let's look at. I'm gonna jump up to some higher time frames to see, and go to my left chart over here on the 5-minute chart. It's shown here on the 5-minute chart. You can see clearly the drop. So let's see if we found a pattern that matched it. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. I'm not seeing a sell on there. Let's go to the that chart, and let's go to the 4-hour chart, right? Are you seeing it's a dirty sell, but it's still a sell nonetheless. Instead of it showing up as because this box turned green. But what makes it still valid is that on the daily time frame, the box, this number 5 indicator at the top here is still red. So because this is still red, when this turned on the 4-hour chart, right? Red, 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 green, red. This told us that there's going to be a potential sell coming up on the 4-hour time frame. That's what this tells, right? That's
Yeah.
literally what it tells us. And this morning, right? This morning, during this time, this massive sell took place. So only for those who have the safe trade system would have known ahead of time that there's a 4-hour sell already set up, just waiting for it to come down. And I'll tell you something, it hasn't finished coming down yet. It's gonna come down some more. Right? So this system is amazing. Amazing, right? You could look at
Yeah.
these different time
Crazy.
frames. So this is the daily time frame showing you daily candles, all right? And then this is the 4-hour time frame showing you 4-hour candles. And these 4-hour trades are massive. You know, when you catch these 4-hour sell stops or buy stops, they are unbelievably powerful. And we're going to
Yeah.
count up some pips here shortly, right?
Yeah.
On some moves. All right, so let's go back to your, because we're looking at gold, right? But I want to look at US 30. So, you know, I was on there today and something really exciting happened. Are you excited already? Are you very excited already? Right? To have a system that can give you this data. Look at this, right? Look at this. Look at this. Because I know you know, a lot of people do not like to trade US 30 because it's known to destroy a lot of people's accounts. True?
Yeah.
Right. But when you have the safety trade system, you need not worry. Now look at this trade. Look at this trade on US 30 this afternoon. This afternoon. Now, on the left chart, you could see the pattern. Green, red, 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 green, red. Do you see this pattern on the left side right here? Do you see that?
Yeah. Clearly, I see it.
Clearly. So what type of trade would we put in below this line? Below the moving average? What type of trade would we be going for?
Sell.
Sell. And we put our stop loss up here, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's count how many pips we would have won if we held that trade, right? Until when the reversal started here. Okay? That's 306 points or pips. 306 points or pips. Now, question great. If somebody traded $1 per pip or point, how much would they earn on this trade that took place this afternoon?
$306.
What if they traded $10 per point?
Wow. That'll be 3,000.
On this one move. Now,
Yeah.
even Sammy could know red, 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 green, red, and put in an order. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know, one of the most brutal things happened to me, right? You know, it's nice, but you know, it's what it is, right? So today, you know, I was on NAS. I was on NAS great. And you know, on NAS, so I was on NAS, and let me go to the 1 minute chart, right? Because I scalp. Right. So I was right here. I was right here, right here, right here. And I saw the red down arrow, and I know, okay, the block has broken. I knew there was a 5-minute sell trade that was waiting to activate, right? In fact, I put it in earlier and I deleted it because I didn't want it to activate when I wasn't on my computer, and I didn't put it back when I went back. And then when I came back and I to the chart, I saw this red candle right here. Do you see this little red candle right here?
Yeah.
And I saw it going up and down really fast, like it was getting ready to do, that the market was getting ready to make a move. I could not even right click fast enough to click trading and put in my order. As soon as I said, who is that? Guess what happened? Look at that. I was great. Are you seeing this? Something happened. I'm not sure if it's your network or but great. Yeah, are you seeing that great? How exciting is this, man? I think it's great's network, right? This trade, look at that drop. Look at that beautiful drop. My gosh. You know, and then once it started, I was like, man, you know what? You're not supposed to go into a trade too late, and you know, blah, 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 blah. But it just kept dropping, man. This thing would just not slow down. Great. Can you see that? Right? So on NAS, it's over 200 pips. And on US 30, the same drop took place, which is over 300. Come on. Come on. What a system. What a system. And let's go to the 5-minute chart. You'll see you'll see that on the 5-minute. Here it is. Here it is. Oops, 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 oops. 5-minute. No, no, no. It wasn't on this chart. It was not. Where was it? It was on the US 30, man. Let's go back to the US 30 5-minute chart. How beautiful it is. See? Clear as day. Clear as day. It was also called out on SPX as well. Right? This is SPX 500, the same trade. Green, 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 sorry, red, 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 green, red. And you put your order in. And it doesn't matter if you're trading gold, you're trading silver, you're trading up, you know, and I think there was a late afternoon drop on gold as well. Let's check that out, right? And let's look at our handy dandy system. You see, all of these trades are called out. Can you see them? Great. Can you see them? Can you see them? Can you see them now more clearly? Red, 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 green, red. Can you see what happens right after the pattern forms? Can you see? Right? And even these gaps, these little gaps here, like right here, there's a gap. That's an entry. There's another gap here. This is another entry. You learn that in training on how to identify those. So this late afternoon drop that gold did, I know Bright in Nigeria, I know he cleaned up on that because he knows how to use the system.
Recording in progress.
If Bright is on here, he can come off mute and tell me if he caught some of these sells and buys on gold today.
I didn't chop the sell. I was on the buy, the big buy that happened before the sell, and I left my buy before the sell started because I was actually in a kind of meeting, so that's why I didn't catch the sell.
Man, when did
I enjoyed the buy. The buy.
Man, this thing reversed into sell because it was buying last night. It was, in fact, for the last few days, I think for the last few days, gold has been buying up.
Few days, yeah.
Right? And it was on such a bull run like it would never turn back.
Yeah, very massive bullish run. Massive bullish run.
Right? And then look at the reversal that happened today. Whap, whap. But without the system in place, how would you know what's going, what direction things are happening? And you know, without any level of experience of trading, people can use the system and make money. So this is a really great time, really great time. And I'm very thankful for the developer developing this. Now, in addition to these charts that we're looking at, and let me just bring to everybody's attention while we're here, guys, whether it's NAS or let's go to the 1 hour chart, on the 1 hour chart, right? What type of trade is this at the end of this chart? Great, green, 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 red, green. What type of trade is that?
That's a buy.
It's a buy. So there's a 1 hour buy stop on NAS. Listen, everybody. There's also a 1 hour buy stop on US 30. I just put US 30 on the chart. Yeah. And there's also a 1 hour buy stop on SPX 500, right? So just be aware that these buy stops, that you take advantage of them. If you go back and look at these buy stops and sell stops, you'll see that they're never wrong, whether it's a buy or a sell, okay? You make money. Just know how to put in your trade. And man, it's a glorious time, glorious time. You know, you should be very thankful to the friend that invited you to be here, great, because they did you a great service.
Yeah.
Even this big moves. You see this big move up here? If we drop down to the 30-minute time frame, man, you'll see it. You'll see the call out. See? Right there before it.
Yeah.
So the market looked like it was going down. Green, 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 red, green. This told you that the market's going to buy. You could put in your buy and look at the move up. There are people who are winning 300-400 pips on moves in our community. People who have bought Bentley and that type of thing. People who are homeless are no longer homeless because of this powerful technology. So this is an amazing season for us. Amazing. All right. Look at this sell, man. Red, 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 green, red. See, the system is just so powerful. So now that we have a buy, I told everybody, you already know, on the back on that's the 30-minute, the 1 hour. All right. So on the 1 hour, you know, keep an eye on this, guys, so that when this activates, you know, these 1 hour trades tend to go up much higher And you can hold them for longer periods compared to the 1 minute to 5 minute trades. All right. And the 1 hour, let's look at the 4 hour time frame to make sure. The 4 hour time frame has a green buck. All right. So the 4 hour time frame is in alignment with the 1 hour time frame for that trade, for that 1 hour trade. And then the daily, it's going back into a buy mode. All right. You know, these things go up and down, up and down. So, you know, you shouldn't expect it's not a continuous movement up, but the reality is that you have a call out for the 1 hour. We also have Bright, the scanner. What's the scanner? The first month you purchase, when we purchase the safety trade system, the scanner is included for free. So we have the scanner and it calls out the trades for us. So for example, CAD Chef, CHF, right? There's a 5 minute buy pattern already set up on that one. That's what the arrow going up means. On US oil, there's a 1 minute, and then on XAU USD, there's a 1 minute. So if we go to gold right now, let's quickly go to gold. Go to gold, right? There's a 1 minute buy stop. Sorry, 1 minute sell. So you see right there, right? Red, green, red. It went up, and the market is now closing, so we shouldn't really try to trade it now. But the expectation is that it's going to come back down. So the system called this out, not me. The system told us that, hey, look out for a sell on gold, a 1 minute, right? So we could put a 1 minute. Okay, put back gold over here. All right, so we'd usually do the 1 minute on the right and the 5 minutes on the left, and the 5 minute confirms that the 1 minute is a good trade, right? And which it is. Ideally, we prefer for this candle to be closer to this moving average on the 5 minute, but it's still a good trade, right? So gold is set up, and if you look at the trend overall, you know, it was in an uptrend, but it's reversed, right? It's reversed. And it potentially could become a downtrend. All right, there's some stuff going on. If you look at the 1 hour chart, there's this big gap down here that gold needs to come and fill. This huge gap here. All right, that's the expectation. So gold could possibly sell all the way down to here. Okay, it doesn't have to, but it might. Okay, that's generally one of the things that happens in the market. Whenever there are these gaps, they need to come in and fill these gaps. So it might end up coming back all the way down. Not straight down, it's go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But if you know how to trade properly, you can take advantage of it while it's happening. And there's a 1 hour buy stop on gold as well. So it's going to go back up as well. Before it even comes back down, this 1 hour buy stop. I believe that's going to kick in here this evening. In fact, if we go to the 1 minute chart, we see it starting to make its way up. So it's going to come back down, up, up, down, up, down. But you're going to see this 1 minute, 1 hour sell could be obliterated because the 4 hour is starting to kick in, and the daily trend is a sell, right? The daily trend is a sell. So there are other things at play, you know, for those who are intermediate level traders, you'll understand how important the trend is. So if you look at the overall trend of gold, it's down, even though for the last couple of days it was buying up aggressively, but the overall trend is still down. So you have to bear that in mind. And at some point, this 4 hour sell trade is going to kick in. Okay. So don't get carried away with thinking, oh, it's going to just buy. Right. Okay. All right. So the scanner, let's get back to the scanner, right? The scanner XAU USD, you see a 1 minute trade, it called it out. Here's one CAD JPY, another 1 minute trade on CAD JPY. This system is so powerful, giving trades on all different assets, over 200 different assets, right at our fingertips. All right, so you put this on here, do it the proper way. You put this on the left, you're gonna have your 5 minute chart, right, for CAD JPY, and on the right, you're gonna have your 1 minute chart, and that's how you should look at it. And the system called out the scanner, right? The scanner right here called out CAD JPY, just call out AUD Chef, AUD JPY. These are new trades the system is calling out for us. At this time of the day, you shouldn't try to trade because the volume is too small because the market closes in a few minutes. But let's look at CAD JPY. You see on the right screen, you could see, this is the 5 minute. On the right screen, you could see red, green, red, right? So the market went up and looked like it's going to buy, but we know it's already coming back down, right? So if we put an entry here, right, just below the line here, right? Let's see if it's gonna come down and win that trade while we're on the screen together. And your TP would be like here. But the volume is not enough. The volume is not enough, right?
Yeah.
The volume is not enough to do this. Your stop loss would be above here. But the volume is not enough to do the trade now because the spread is going to be too wide, and for me it's too slow to scalp the market on a 1 minute with this right now. I wouldn't do it. All right. But that's just demonstrating the power of the system. All right. So maybe we get this trade as a win. We'll see if it comes on, and once it goes in between here and here, you're in profit. The only question is how much profit you get out of the trade. And there are strategies that we will train you on how to, get long moves, right? These big moves that you saw with 100, 200, 300 pips. There are people who are catching 300, 400 pips in moves in our community because of the system. So, and those things are generally unheard of. So we definitely have a major breakthrough when it comes to making trading simple, making it easy for anybody at all. Sammy, in the UK, this is a system that you can learn how to use. There are many people who are beginner traders using it, making money now, because you do not have to do the hard work of what Great described. Great had to go through a lot of study, a lot of learning, a lot of practice, a lot of mistakes to get to the point where he could describe what he just described to me. Right? Am I speaking the truth?
That's very true.
Right? Yeah. So with this system, it eliminates a lot of what a trader would need to know, and has just broken it down to some simple things. Some simple things. So all right, I won't bore us too much with waiting on this trade because the day is kind of coming to a close, right? So just delete all of that stuff. Right? Market is not very strong at this time of the day. All right, so let's go to US 30. I wanted to show us one last thing. Man, this is so exciting, right? All right, so we're gonna put US 30 here. I'm just expand the screen. This is called blue line trading. Do you see this horizontal blue line here? Great.
Yeah.
It's not horizontal, but
yeah, I see it clearly.
All right, good. So let's drop this down to the 1 minute. All right. So right here. Let's start with. Let me start with. All right, it doesn't matter, but let me just start. All right, let's start with NAS. All right, let's start with NAS on the blue line. Right. So so right here, right here. Right. We're going up. Right. We're going up. Where was it? We're going up. We're going up. Right. So over here is where NAS came up. It came up 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times right here to the blue line. Right. So if we were to mark here with NAS with a line, let's just mark right here with NAS. I'm trying to remember when it happened. Okay. You know what? Let me do it this way because I already put the lines on my chart. Okay, here it is. Here it is. This one. All right. Good. All right. Could take this one off. I'm going to put these lines on again to help everybody to understand this whole idea. I'll leave the purple one on. Leave the purple one on. Come on, behave yourself. All right. Yeah, man, this is just such a blessing. Such a blessing to have a system like this, right? All right, so US 30, NAS 100, and SPX, the system is designed so that they're traded as one because they generally behave the very same way, right? Sometimes they behave differently, but generally most of the time they follow the same route, okay? Not exactly at the same time, but they follow generally the same route. Now here is blue line trading. Now this blue line, let's start. We started off here with. Let's look at it's a NAS. I'm showing where it came up to the blue line here. Right, came up to the blue line here. Right, came up to the blue line here. It was interacting with the blue line here. Right, and let's look at SPX. SPX not, so this purple line represents NAS, right? Let's put NAS back again. So this purple line represents NAS coming up to the blue line. It was down below, came up touch, came up touch, came up touch. The last time it touched was right here, right? And then it was above the blue line for the rest of the time, okay? All right, right here. Okay, right here, okay? And then let's look at SPX. Now, SPX did not cross the blue line. NAS, this purple represents where NAS crossed the blue line, but SPX did not touch the blue line until right here, and then it crossed it here. So let's put a line here where it touched it, okay? That's now yellow. So that blue is for NAS, yellow is for SPX. So once two touch it, the third one is going to touch it. This is not touch it, not touch it. It will come either touch it or come very close. Let me make sure I mention that. So it's got to either come very close to the line or touch it as well. So let's put US 30 on the screen. Now you notice the first one, the purple. All right, guys, my apologies. The power went out over here in Houston, believe it or not. Yes, like Nigeria. Right, we had a NEPA situation, great. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. All right. Our children, two children, our daughter, we lived in Nigeria for 8 years. So our daughter ran out of the room and said, "Oh, I'm having flashbacks of Nigeria."
Oh, God, man.
So everyone, we're not gonna see that now because this laptop, the battery on it is not holding the charge. So whenever the power goes out, the laptop goes out. So my apologies, guys. I haven't gotten around to fixing that yet. But man, this is truly an exciting time on the blue line trade. But basically, the essence is that if you notice, NAS crossed the line first, SPX crossed the line, but US 30 had not crossed the line yet. So now that you know that US 30 is going to cross that line, you can go ahead and put in a buy in that direction, knowing that US 30 is going to go to that line. And when I counted the pips on that move, it was 98 pips. Wow. 98. I got a little bit of, I didn't get to get all of it, but man, that is just so powerful that we have that information that gives us that edge where we can trade knowing very well what outcome is going to be. Yeah. Without wondering, I wonder if it's going to go, maybe it's going to go, maybe this week it doesn't, that type of thing. None of that. So we definitely have a boss system that will allow people to, win hundreds of trades, hundreds of points on trades, and eventually hundreds of trades. Because some of our members are averaging 90-something% success rate on the trades. And the trades that we lose is usually human error. Either entering the wrong entry price or, we're doing something that we shouldn't do, taking the trade that we shouldn't take, or holding a trade longer than we should, that type of thing, and pulls back and goes back into the red instead of in blue. So the system has really put us at an advantage, and I'm very grateful for it. So thank you, Great, for being so great. So for being so great as a coach. So who invited you today, Great?
You said?
Who invited you today?
Umu invited me.
Umu. Oh, Umu is Umu. Awesome. Umu, thank you for inviting Great to be a part of the conversation, man. Thank you. Umu Iwu. All right. So any questions from you, Great? Any questions from anyone else? Any questions? Sorry about the laptop, guys. Hey, happens.
Um, I'll just make a little contribution. I think this system is really great because it erases all the work, okay, and I think it sets you up as a trader for a possible notice on the outcome of the trade, because no matter how much experience you have as a trader, sometimes you can't determine the total move of the market. You can't actually know the fixed direction that the markets will hit before it starts turning over. But with a system like this, you can actually have an insight of the closest possible point that the market will have an overturn. You have an edge to actually be profitable, because I think the whole essence of a business is profitability. So it gives you that edge to actually secure a larger amount of profitability without all the hassle that is involved with trading, because I believe trading is a very technical place to be, and that's my contribution.
Hey, thank you, Great. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's always wanted to have experienced traders on. Horatio has been doing trading for a while. He's joined us, and he's invited quite a few people to also take advantage of the system. He's an excellent trader and a great gentleman from Jamaica, and known him for a few years. But man, I'm so grateful that he's decided to be here. He's been trading for I think over a decade. Very experienced trader, very talented gentleman. Are you there, Horatio? Are you able to, share how you feel about the system? I know you sometimes have other things going on. Go ahead, Horatio.
2 decades.
2 decades. Oh, let me put on the two. Two. That's double. Whoa, tight. All right.
No, I like the system. It's very accurate. Like Harry said, the only time you get burned is if you start being rogue or make a clerical error, But otherwise, it's very accurate, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Nice, very nice, man. Horatio calls it the missing link after 20 years of trading. That says a lot.
Correct.
All right, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyone else, wants to comment or question from anybody?
Okay, my comment.
Always, man. Good job.
Thank you, Robert. I know you're over there cleaning up.
Huh?
Are you started cleaning up yet, Robert? Have you started cleaning up yet?
No, I really haven't. I haven't.
All right, soon practice and get comfortable.
Yeah.
I was just
That's
Yeah, I'm just enjoying learning right now,
We need to put it together, put some kind of a schedule together. I think
Yep, that's key, Robert. Thank you for your comments. All right, Bright, you're going to say something?
Yes, Dr. Harry, excellent presentation as usual, once again this night. I just want to say I'm just impressed with the system, and also with the young man Great, because just like I typed on the chat, not all traders that want to really seize the system and then speak out. They want to bring in, some traders want to bring in their ego, even when after seeing such a wonderful system that we have here. Because just like he pointed out, which is one thing I'm really impressed with, no matter how experienced you are in trading, it is difficult for you to actually predict the movement of price before it happens. It is absolutely difficult for you to predict the movement of price before it happens. And that's exactly what we have with the safety stress system. So I want to say thank you, to Great for speaking out, and also Dr. Harry for really making this very explicit about the simplicity of the system. Thank you.
Thank you, Bright. Man, I'm looking forward to Amala and some pounded yam when I come to Nigeria, because you're going to take me out, bro. I tell you, For sure. You're gonna take me for a mala, and we're going to go to Southern Buffet, all right? Okay, all right. That's how you're gonna pay me for introducing you to the system, right?
That's true. That's good. No problem.
All
Waiting.
right, and I know you have the money now, so no wahala.
No wahala. No
No
wahala.
wahala. All right, all right. Okay, anyone else, guys? All right, man. It was my joy. I really enjoyed today's presentation. Thank you, Great, for showing up. And I know that you please bless others. Invite others to come and take advantage of the technology because it can make a huge difference, especially in Nigeria. We know the condition of the country, so earning US dollars in Nigeria is a blessing, right? So this can really help to move things forward. All right.
Yeah, true.
Awesome, awesome, wonderful. All right, Dr. Copeland, I see you out there, man. All right, everybody. BB, my sister.
Yes, Doc. Excellent presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Doc. All right, you guys stay blessed. All right, we have 2 other presentations for Xtreamfx Global Academy today, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our general presentation, and at 9 p.m. our new travel and trade program. There's a special presentation happening tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Ms. Bridget Buckner does a blitz, using a blitz every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the travel and trade aspect of our community. So things are hot inside of Xtream, and getting hotter and hotter by the day. All right. Love you all. Talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye.
Good night.